Simon Cowell has always been known for making headlines, but nothing prepared the public for the controversy surrounding his personal life in 2013. When news broke that he was expecting a child with Lauren Silverman, who was still married to his close friend Andrew Silverman, the reaction was immediate and intense. It wasn't just celebrity gossip, it was a deeply personal situation that raised questions about loyalty, relationships, and change. For someone who had openly said he never wanted children, the news felt even more surprising. Yet, amid the criticism and media attention, Simon didn't retreat. Instead, he began to slowly embrace the idea of fatherhood, even as the situation around him remained complicated and emotionally charged. The birth of Eric and a life-changing moment, the arrival of Simon's son, Eric Cowell, marked a turning point that few could have predicted. Known for his sharp critiques on shows like The X Factor, Simon had built a reputation as a tough, no-nonsense figure. But holding his son for the first time changed something deep within him. Named after Simon's late father, the moment carried emotional weight, connecting past and present in a powerful way. He has often described that day as one of the most meaningful in his life. Suddenly, priorities shifted. The relentless work schedule that once defined him began to take a back seat. Fatherhood introduced a sense of purpose that went beyond fame or success, revealing a softer, more reflective side of a man the public thought they already knew. From workaholic to devoted father. Before becoming a father, Simon's life revolved almost entirely around work. Long hours, constant travel, and a fast-paced lifestyle left little room for anything else. However, Eric's presence began to reshape that reality. Simple routines, like reading bedtime stories or spending quiet afternoons together, became moments Simon deeply valued. These experiences grounded him in ways his career never had. He began to see the importance of balance, something he had long ignored. His transformation wasn't instant, but it was genuine. Over time, he became more mindful of his health and well-being, recognizing that being present for his son mattered more than any professional achievement. This shift didn't just change his daily habits, it redefined what success meant to him, placing family at the center of his life. Coping with the loss of his mother. Behind the scenes, Simon had been dealing with profound grief following the loss of his mother, Julie Brett. Her passing left a void that was difficult to fill, as she had been a constant source of emotional support throughout his life. In the aftermath, Simon threw himself into work, using it as a way to cope with the pain. However, this approach only masked his feelings rather than healing them. He later described this period as one of deep loneliness and emotional exhaustion. It was a time when success felt hollow, and the usual markers of achievement no longer brought satisfaction. The grief lingered quietly, shaping his thoughts and actions in ways that weren't always visible to the outside world. Finding healing through fatherhood. The birth of Eric came at a time when Simon needed something to hold on to, and in many ways, his son became a source of healing. While nothing could replace the loss of his mother, fatherhood gave him a renewed sense of direction. Watching Eric grow, laugh, and experience life's small joys reminded Simon of what truly matters. These moments helped him reconnect with the present, offering comfort during a difficult period. He has openly shared that becoming a father helped him navigate his grief, not by erasing it, but by giving it context. The love between father and son created a space where healing could begin. It showed him that even in the face of loss, new beginnings can bring light back into life. A life-threatening accident that changed everything. In 2020, Simon faced another major turning point when he was involved in a serious accident at home. While riding an electric bike, he fell and suffered a severe back injury that required extensive surgery and rehabilitation. The incident was a stark reminder of how fragile life can be. For someone who had always been in control, the experience was both humbling and frightening. Recovery was long and challenging, involving physical therapy and significant lifestyle changes. Throughout this period, Lauren remained by his side, offering unwavering support. The accident forced Simon to slow down and reflect on what truly mattered. It wasn't about deadlines or deals anymore. It was about health, family, and being present for the people he loved. Strengthening bonds through difficult times. Adversity often reveals the strength of relationships, and for Simon, this period highlighted the importance of his family. Lauren's support during his recovery showed the depth of their connection, while Eric's presence provided emotional motivation to keep it going. The experience brought them closer together, reinforcing the idea that family is built not just on good times, but on how people stand by each other during challenges. Simon began to appreciate these connections more deeply, understanding that success means little without someone to share it with. The ordeal also reshaped his perspective on life, encouraging him to focus on long-term well-being rather than short-term achievements. It was a difficult chapter, but one that ultimately strengthened the foundation of his personal life. The pain of losing someone close. Just as life seemed to be stabilizing, Simon faced another emotional blow with the loss of Liam Payne, a former member of One Direction. Simon had played a key role in forming the group on The X Factor, watching them grow from hopeful contestants into global stars. Over time, he developed a close bond with the members, particularly Liam. The news of Liam's passing was deeply upsetting, not just professionally, but personally. It brought back memories of past losses and reminded Simon of the unpredictable nature of life. For someone who had guided Liam's early career, the loss felt especially profound, highlighting the emotional connections formed in the music industry. Reflecting on loss, legacy, and life, Liam's passing served as a moment of reflection for Simon, prompting him to think about legacy and the impact people have on one another. He spoke about Liam not only as a talented artist, but as a kind and genuine person who touched many lives. The loss resonated beyond the industry, affecting fans and loved ones alike. For Simon, it reinforced the importance of cherishing relationships and supporting those around him. These experiences, both joyful and painful, have shaped his outlook, reminding him that life is unpredictable and often fragile. It's not just about achievements, but about the connections we build and the memories we leave behind. A journey marked by growth and resilience. Simon Cowell's story is one of transformation, shaped by unexpected challenges and deeply personal moments. From controversy and public scrutiny to fatherhood, loss, and recovery, his journey reflects the complexity of real life. He has evolved from a career-driven figure into someone who values family, health, and emotional connection. While the hardships he has faced are undeniable, they have also contributed to his growth. Today, Simon stands not just as a successful television personality, but as a father and partner who has learned to navigate life's ups and downs with greater understanding. His story serves as a reminder that even in the face of adversity, it's possible to find purpose, healing, and hope.